Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Saturday the 4th of March. Thanks for joining me. I want to use my cards today, the Gregory Scott Tarot. So you've probably seen what these look like by now, but just in case you haven't seen them, let me show you some of these cards. So they come with a little guidebook. Then we've got an ad for the publisher. And then this little kind of cover card for the deck. So here are the cards. I'm really happy with how they turned out. And I want to choose 3 cards here to see what the tarot wants you to know about Saturday, the 4th of March, and what energy you'll be working with. So let me shuffle them a few times. Okay, first card is the 4 of Swords. Okay. 3 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting is that there's the potential to be mentored by someone who's really skilled at what they do. And if you're interested in learning or kind of honing your skills or acquiring new skills altogether, I really think that there's the potential to, what's the saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. That's the kind of energy I'm getting there. The 4 of Swords in my deck, in this deck, it looks somewhat intimidating, but fundamentally the 4 of Swords is about contemplation and meditation and really trying to get a sense of what is meant to happen before the actual event. So there's that sense of this is what's coming next associated with the 4 of Swords. And that can feel can be like a sense of dread. Like I've got this huge task ahead of me. I don't know exactly how I'm going to solve it. So I feel like this thing is looming over me. So the key to the 4 of Swords then is to gather information. And usually it's a knight lying in a church, and there's a stained glass window where an angel kind of reaches down to the knight. So it's information via your higher self and trying to find answers and to get reassurance and guidance from your higher self. But Swords is air, and air has to do with communication and ideas. So I feel that it doesn't just have to come from your higher self. There's also the ability to find answers in a practical way, to look things up, to research them. And because we've got the 3 of Cups here, I think that if you have some sort of a problem that you're anticipating, talking to your friends about it today is going to really work well, because one of your friends may potentially have been where you're going and could mentor you through that. Or it could be sharing ideas and discussing things so that they make more sense to you, and that this sense of dread then disappears because you're prepared, you know what's coming, you can make plans, and you're not walking into a situation blind. So the cards are really saying that you're not on your own here, that your higher self, your angels, your guides, they're willing to give you information and support you. There are people in the world who care about you, love you, who will support you. And there are also strangers out there with skills that you may not have, that you can acquire by connecting with these people and saying, I want to know what you know, I want to learn from you. So it's an amazing opportunity to find a new area of study if you feel like you've mastered the things that you've kind of focused on. It's a wonderful day to just spend with friends, enjoying the good life and connecting. And it's a great time to kind of have a sense of spiritual support and connection by deliberately going into the higher realms through meditation or some sort of spiritual practice. Okay, so the 4 of Swords in this case, we've got a guy who's tied up. So this is outside of his control. And we've got this scythe kind of swinging and coming closer and closer. So he has got his fingers on one of the swords, so he can't actually undo one of these ties and kind of slide off this table and escape. So that's the other thing about this there. Don't feel like you have to, if there's something that I have to solve in my life, don't feel like that's the only option to kind of walk into this situation that feels impending and difficult. There's a way to find a way around it. There's a way to to get through it or to step back from it. The card is saying that the way you're looking at things right now isn't the only way to solve the situation. There are alternatives, so please consider those and kind of meditate on that to see if, you know what, there's something that I'm really dreading, I don't want to do it. How can I avoid it? Or how can I find a way around this? Or if I have to do it, what's the best way for me? So that's where then the Three of Cups comes in, and the Three of Cups is friendship, and it's people who are from different walks of life, different experiences. It doesn't matter because they have something in common. They like each other, they like spending time together, and it's that sense of community and belonging and having people who support you when the chips are down. It's very simply good friendship and people you can rely on. So if this is something where, I mean, the card is very expressive. I mean, this is obviously, I'm scared of what's coming next. If you feel that on this day, then really talking to your friends about it and opening up. And I suppose this could be family members as well, who you feel like there's a definite friendship there and you're not going to be judged. And it's the differences that are so useful here, because what's missing here is the info. How am I going to get through this? But the cards are saying that one of your friends will have that info. So if you find it difficult to open up, this is a good day to try, because you could get a lot of support in return for that openness. Finally, the Eight of Pentacles is someone who works hard, who works very well. Usually the Eight of Pentacles, and it's come up a lot lately. So it's really the season of productivity here. I think you will be able to get a lot done. We've also had the Two of Pentacles show up a lot. So it's like your work and your practical circumstances, you can really mold those to whatever you want them to be. So if you have a lot of work on, the cards are encouraging you and saying you're going to continue to do exceptional work, to work productively, and even to be prolific in your output. So that's what the Eight of Pentacles is. Usually it's the same over and over again. I wanted to make it different because this isn't just someone who's working repetitively at the same thing. His creativity is involved, his skill is involved. So yes, the pentacles are all the same, different sizes though. So you can be consistent, but also he's so skilled that he can add something new to every piece of armor here. And it's someone who's really exceptional at what they do. So with that card here, please, anything that's outstanding that you want to clear off your to-do list, look at it today. You'll make a lot of progress. But I think that, okay, so if you have a choice, I can either work by myself all day long and get things done, or I can do some work, but I can also spend time with friends and family and discuss the things that are on my mind in future. Then I think the second option is much better, because this card is at the center here, and I don't think it's so much about you being super prolific in your work. I think it's you connecting with someone who's got skills that you're still lacking, and those can be provided to you via a conversation. So I don't think it's a good day to isolate. I think it's important to open up and share what's happening. And, you know, people who really care about you, your friends, they'll want to help. Okay, number-wise, we've got 4 and 8 is 12, and 3 is 15, 1 and 5 is 6, and 6 is a temporary opportunity. So there's an opportunity here to find solutions to issues, unresolved obstacles via people you have in your personal life, people you have a personal connection with. So look there for solutions. That's going to be your best bet on this day. So I hope that gives you an idea of what you'll be working with. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on Book Your Reading to audio reading with me. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have a fabulous day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.